Welcome back, Heroclix fans. Today I have an awesome unboxing for you. I'm a little bit late on this. I've had it for a couple weeks and just haven't had time to unbox this and kind of review it. But today I have the Marvel Heroclix Fear Itself Blitzkrieg USA Scenario Pack with Scotty and Captain America. Gives you some objects, some dice, and it's pretty cool. There's a scenario pack with it as well. And if you've been playing in your local tournaments, you've been playing for the Book of the Skull with all like the new research dials, and you're getting these hammers. So it's pretty cool. And let's take a look at the back of this packaging. Here in the back you can see everything that's associated with this package. You have the two figures, dice, the hammer. Down below there's some maps, so I'll let you look at that a little bit there. And there's some tokens. So that's pretty cool. I definitely highly recommend this. There's some figures in here that you cannot get unless you get them out of the scenario pack. So that alone is the reason why you're going to want to pick this up. So here we have everything out of the packaging. As you see, we have the campaign scenario guide, which is a prologue and 5 different scenarios. So this is pretty cool, so you can play with friends or solo missions, which is very nice. We have Scotty's hammer, we have dice, we have Scotty the figure, and Captain America, which is Bucky, which is pretty cool if you read Fear Itself. They have a pretty cool scenario and special powers associated with Captain America. Also, we have the map. We have it's a double-sided map, so that's pretty cool. And another thing that you're really going to want to take a note, there are pogs on the side here. There's tons of them, and there's actually a couple good ones that you want to take note because you're going to see them being played quite a bit. They're really good. So for the most part here, we're just going to do a little bit of a review on the two figures and look at the pogs and wrap it up. Alright, so here we have Scotty. I took the dial out from underneath the figure so we can kind of get a look at the figure and the dial at the same time, and then I'll cover the power card. So this is the dial. As you see, we start off with some flurry, click, and impervious. Really good stats, right? Asgardian, Brute, Deity, Hydra, and Worthy. Scotty's hammer. This is a trait. Can use charge and exploit weakness. When Scotty is KO'd or replaced, you may place Scotty's hammer in this square, and friendly characters increase their roll to pick up the hammer by +2 this game. So it's easier to pick up the hammer if you play a figure like this and they drop their hammer. So that's kind of cool. Also, like you saw earlier, the hammer came with it, so you can play it separate. Since this hammer actually on her, you can't detach it. So let's further on. There is a special move power, as you see later on in the dial. It's revert into Sin. Give Scotty a free action, replace her with a figure named Sin, equal or less points. That is the same number of clicks from the starting line. That character can't be given an action this turn. So you can revert. That's something that you possibly want to do. But if you look at her, she's pretty strong. Just pairing her up with the trait with the charge and exploit weakness, you can see she can do charge with flurry with a 12 attack, 4 damage. That's pretty crazy. Or you can do charge with exploit weakness. That's also really good, depending on what you want to do. But the 12 attack with the 18 impervious is very nice. So here we have Captain America. Keywords are Avengers and Soldier, 88 points. This is James Barnes, as you know, Bucky Barnes. Let's cover some of the special powers here. There is a trait, Death of a Hero. Captain America is KO'd. Choose a friendly character 100 points or less. That character modifies its speed and attack values by +1. If that character is named Captain America or Steve Rogers, modify all of its combat values by +1 instead. So that is really good if you're playing with Captain America or Steve Rogers. If this Captain America is KO'd, you can give that character +1 stats. Or if you're not, under 100 points, they can give them +1 to attack and speed. That's still not that bad. Also, there is a special attack power. Friendly adjacent characters modify their defense value by +1 if not already modified by this effect. If they are less points than Captain America, they may be within 3 squares instead of adjacent. So that's pretty cool. If they're less than him, then they can be within 3 squares. That's not too bad at all to get that +1 defense. Very good. Charge, super strength, and vulnerability. Leadership. That's a very solid first click, as well as the special powers later on. Defense values are really strong, along with damage reducers, and damage is not too bad as well. There's only one click of 2 damage that cannot break invulnerability because the last 2 clicks have close combat expert, so they can do it. He has 6 range as well. So the 2 figures actually look pretty good, and I definitely recommend picking them up if you really want these 2 figures. Let's take a look at the Pogs. We have the Army Privates. This is their special power. Then we have the Navy Seamen and their special power. Police Deputy and their the Air Force Airmen, their special power. Then we have the Warbot Machine Gun, and then the Damaged Warbot. These are the special powers for those. Then we have the Warbot Rocket. Very nice figure here, or Pog. Then we have Scotty's Warbot, which is the one that I really wanted you to take a look at. Running shot, Psychic Blast with 11 attack, 7 range, 18 super senses within Dom, 3 damage with leadership for 30 points. That's outstanding. That is very, very good. Let's take a look at all the special powers for the Warbot Rocket and then Scotty's Warbot. Then we have the Warbot Flamethrower. Then down below there's the Captured Warbot. Here in the back are the special powers for the Warbot Flamethrower. We have some fun Pogs: Tourist, Superfan, Trucker, Salesman, Businesswoman, Photographer, Lawyer, and Protester. Hopefully, if you're playing locally, you're picking up that and you're beginning to build up your hammers. It takes a couple months to get everything, but it's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed playing Fear Itself at your local venue and you picked up this scenario pack. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day. Please subscribe, rate this, and leave me a comment.